to the center. It was big, and very, very, we really, really appreciate it. So give everyone a round of applause. Yeah. So today's a wonderful day. It's a day of celebration and transition and a day of honoring. And so we welcome everyone who's here today and watching online. So we're going to just let you know that if you can silence your cell phone, we would appreciate that. We also appreciate everybody who's came early and helped during the week to set up today's service and those who are involved in today's service. There's a lot going on today. But so first off, we want to wave to the camera and let everybody out there in Cyberland know that we're here. So we're going to get into it now. And so we're going to have our opening song, and then Lori's going to come up and do the announcements and do the reading, followed by the bell with Christine Stewart, and then Reverend Lynn's going to do our opening prayer.
For years I would talk about how I wanted to change the world, but I always left it up for someone else to do. Then I finally realized that I needed to take a stand, that by changing my thinking I could change my life, and that's how I could change the world. So let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Come on. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. We are making a new world now. We are making a new world now. Beautiful. Wow. I love how you all were standing. Thank you.
How lovely it is to see a full house. So first things are the announcements. Somehow the time has come. Reverend Sue's last service as our senior minister is here. Please stay after the peace song for a continued special celebration. Refreshments and cake will be available in the social hall, but we'll let you know when that's going to happen. And we ask that for beverages, that you only have water in a sealed container here in the sanctuary. After today's service and after this following celebration, there's more honoring of Reverend Sue, which is taking place up at Castle Crag State Park. Everybody who's going is going to meet here at the center at 3:30 to carpool up. And then on Wednesday, July 1st, our new senior minister, Reverend Lisa Carson, officially begins. Christy Carr has a new class starting, Spiritual Principles and Practices, on Thursday, July 2nd from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Through this course, individuals will embark on a profound journey of self-discovery, spiritual growth, and intentional manifestation. After that, she's hosting the Rainbow Love Circle of Connection, and it will be from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. So that's happening right after her class. And then we have the Spiritual Music Jam coming up on Friday, July 3rd, from 7 to 8:30. If you have instruments, you're welcome to bring them. If you don't have instruments, we have instruments here you can play with. It's an opportunity to just let yourself go and have fun. Reverend Lisa is excited to share some classes that she will be offering. There's a Science of Mind magazine study group coming up starting on Tuesday, July 14th from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. You'll gather together with Lisa to enhance your morning spiritual practices for all levels of understanding. We will have magazines available in the bookstore for you to purchase. If we have a really good response to having the Science of Mind magazines in the bookstore, we will start carrying them again, which means we need to sell out all 10 copies. The next thing that Lisa's offering is Dance into Your Divinity. It's starting Thursday, July 16th. It's from 7 to 8:30 p.m. And it's a 4-week class using dance as a powerful spiritual tool for building confidence, mobility, and spiritual connection. Lisa will be using her interpretations of the 5 rhythms, and you can dance at your own skill level. Finally, Children's Church is looking for a new Children's Church director, as well as a new nursery attendant, both of which are paid positions. So if you are interested, or if you know of someone who might be interested, please let Jen know in the office. As far as I know, that's all the announcements. All right. So today's reading, chosen by Reverend Sue. Imagine for a moment the idea of angels who seemingly dwell in the presence of great love. Angels bear witness. They are guardian spirits who watch, protect, and guide us throughout our lives. Sometimes they take human form. At other times, they are pure spirit, unseen, unimaginable, but forever present. Angels represent for us a vision of innocence, of beings not burdened by guilt or shame. Our cultural passion for the angelic expressions, our longing to be in paradise, angelic expresses, our longing to be in paradise, to return on earth to a time of connectedness and goodwill, to a time when we were heart whole. In representation, angels are most often given a childlike visage to remind us that enlightenment comes only as we return to a childlike state. We see angels as light-hearted creatures in swift motion, reaching for the heavens. Their being and the weight of their knowledge is never static. Always changing, they see through our false selves. Possessing psychic insight, intuition, and wisdom of the heart, they stand for the promise of life fulfilled through the union of knowledge and responsibility. As guardians of the soul's well-being, they care for us and with us. Our turning toward the angelic is evocative of our yearning to embrace spiritual growth. It reveals our collective desire to return to love. And that is from All About Love by Bell Hooks, pages 225 to 227. The Science of Mind point of view. Love is kind, gentle, and understanding. It is tolerant of others and reaches back through indifference and coldness to life, to something warm, and pulsating that is the very center of everything. And love is something that the more you give, the more you get back in return. By Earnest Holmes in Science of Mind magazine. Could it be angels whispering truth to us through love?
I invite us into a long, slow, deep breath in. We breathe in life. In this moment, we remember that Creator, Great Spirit, that infinite intelligence, the beauty of nature, the Holy One, the one some call universal intelligence. We are created in that image and likeness. I am, we are, sacred human. And I recognize and know that this lifetime is an extraordinary gift. And as we walk the spiritual path, we meet people who connect us, who love us, who may challenge us. But the opportunity, Spirit, is always to grow, to usher ourselves into your presence through our spiritual practices. And it is your love, Great Spirit, that lifts us up to where we belong, to come home to you, to discover that beautiful connection we have with Spirit dwelling within us, and that we are immersed in all of creation, all of life is sacred. And as we as a center, a community, move in transition, we honor this day the journey and leadership of Reverend Sue, to all our teachers in all their expressions who have helped us to grow and to heal. And as we move through this day and we move through this lifetime, we recognize this is a landmark in time when what has been is released, and we welcome new energy, creativity, new spiritual leadership, great gifts that help us to grow and heal in new ways. And at times, I recognize that I, and perhaps we as a community, have some sadness with the change. And yet we have joy and celebrate what has been. So I give thanks for all those who have met on the spiritual journey, that have entered the doors of this community, that have shared life's journey and creativity. It's an extraordinary thing, extraordinary gift. And so I invite in the presence today, as Reverend Sue speaks and shares officially as the last time as senior minister and pastor, that she and we as a community are held up in that love, that we carry it forth into everyday life, into every relationship, every encounter, and every breath. We give thanks to Earnest Holmes and all of our teachers who have helped us to grow and to heal. So we, this community, speak this prayer into being, sending out into not only the community of Shasta County, but across our state and our one nation, the one ocean, around our globe and into the cosmos, for our ancestors, and to all of eternity, for we are eternal beings. We release it now, knowing it is already so. Taking another long, slow, deep breath in. And so it is. Let me invite to the podium our senior minister, our pastor, our friend. She's going to probably tell some joke, you know. I celebrate her.
Whoop, whoop. Oh my gosh. Oh, I felt like Jimmy Kimmel. Oh, thank you so much. There's so much that I want to say, and so much that I probably won't get a chance to say. But looking out at the audience, I am beyond amazed, grateful, at loss of words, me. But before I launch into anything, Charlie kept, oh, excuse me, I've not done that in a really long time, that the practitioners will be available for me after the service. I think that's what you said, right? Oh, but there's some really, all of you are special people. And as I glance around the room, I am doing a timeline of my life and pinching myself to make sure this isn't my memorial.
But
I want to honor Tony and Joe traveling up from Springfield. Was that right? No, that's, yeah. Oregon. Ministers from long past that we were raised together. And Alice Carpenter in the front here. So sweet to see you. And you drove such a distance from San Jose, still active in ministry. And Lynn Fritz, the boss of Reading. And Melissa Harris, she's a minister, and she's moved from, I'm going to get this right, Iowa. And she's in Springfield. Her and Tim are here, so a long distance. And my sweet, sweet friend, Erin Szymanski. Where are you, Ski? There she is. Yeah. She's also a reverend. She got her ministerial licensing up in Bellingham with Andrea so long ago. So you're in the company of a clan of people that hung together. And I might be missing somebody because my eyes are a little bit blurry with tears. But there's so many of us that throughout the years reach back to one another and support each other and lean on each other. Whether words are spoken or not, we learned something very profound here, and it was at the richest time of spirituality. And so it gave us the strength to stand and continue on. So thank you, all of you ministers, for being here. I'm so sorry, and Linda Mitchell, she got this really like a coupon ministry, so we can't forget to. I almost forgot. That would have been awful, just awful. But what I wanted, before I do begin speaking, there's somebody else that I really want to honor. And I'm doing it today. She's going to still be showing up. But that's my daughter. You could be my other daughter. So thank you. This is a thank you note for Lindy from the Board of Trustees. And we all want to thank you for your years of service. I mean, she blew me away when she said yes, when I said, could you help us out here? And she's had a blast back there. And she has become a really close friend of Joey's. And they hang together. And they will carry on, Joey and Doug Held will be carrying on the sound booth, but they all have vacations and stuff. So Lindy will still be here, but I won't be to love on her. So anyway, we really do thank you so much. You're so much taller than you are. That was weird. Because I have like even bigger shoes on, I thought. This is odd about getting older, because I even went to the eye doctor to say, something's wrong. I'm shorter. To the eye doctor, like they could care. But I said, I seem to walk and just feel like I just am short between here and here. I need my eyes adjusted. I'm sure he went in the back of the room and just did a few things and said, there you go. You're looking tall, out you go. Oh, Reverend Lisa is here. I don't want to ignore you there. You're playing small, but she's sitting over there by Aaron. But thank you for coming today. Yeah. But now, back to me. So here I am, and it is my last of me in this role that I'm surprised that I ever became the senior minister here. There was deep inside of me a secret longing for it. That's the inner call, the urge of the soul saying, you go for it, try it. But I was always too afraid. And then with the strength of Mary, we teamed up, and I thought, this is not so bad. And then Mary retired, and I said, yeah, it is. It's not just about loving on you guys. It's the toilet's not working. The people, our neighbors over here in the woods, have broken another pipe, and it's like, okay, we got this. And there was a time where when I first started, I sort of hid in the persona of, some people remember who this is, right, Joe? The church lady. That was a Saturday Night Live character that I just stood behind her and decided to become her so I could say everything I really felt as a minister. And so I would go to retreats, and we had skit night, and I would put on a dorky hat and wear some weird outfit and just totally tear Dr. James apart. It was so unkind. And Joe kept saying, just be the church lady. And I said, I can't. I put her in a trunk somewhere. And if she ever came out again, I would be horrified. So if I get really senile, she'll probably show up. That's how that works. But you remember the saying, isn't that special? Isn't that special? So I offer that, just that little tiny taste of it to you, Joe. Because it's just too blasphemous. So, because what I've always stood for is helping each other, holding each other's hands, leading each other. I've gotten as much out of myself as I've tried to offer to you, because I can't ask anything of you if I'm not doing it myself. So the idea of, and this is where the church lady would come in really snotty and say, oh, aren't these people special? Look at them all trying to be spiritual. And now, this many years later, you're finally showing up. But what has gotten us here is the love that's lifted us along the way, truly. Not just from one person, but from a collective clan of people who really care about these grounds. Not just the sanctuary and the holiness of that, but all of it. Every musician that's played. It's some of my favorites. We'll do lunch. And the choir. Thank you guys for the years you've lifted all our hearts up. To every student that took a class, whether it's on Zoom or in person, whatever teacher you had, you have supported the way forward for others, because what you share in a class inspires another person to look a little deeper. So I could go on and on about the practitioner unit and the ministers and all of that love that we stand upon. But this is what we have done. We have indeed co-created a center that works for all. We have done our very, very best. I love our greeter team because they start us with joy, and then we end with the kitchen cookies filling our bellies. What better act can we present to the Reading, right? So let me share a little side story with you, because throughout this past month, I have been pouring through papers. I keep thinking real nobly, now's the time to get rid of all this stuff. Oh, all the stuff that I collected. Oh, they must hear this someday. This would be the best truth to share. And it gets in a folder and it gets stuck away and I never remember that it's there. But I found a lot of these and I was trying to tell myself, just don't look. Do an Oprah thing. Just don't look. Just throw it in the box. Well, that one looked like it might have been interesting because there's always so much to share, right? And these seeds of ideas I saved for future workshops, for opportunities. I've got volumes of that inspiration. So that curiosity had me pull one folder back out, and I wanted to share with you what it was because I was pretty surprised. It comes from a Science of Mind class, Psalm 1, right, very beginning, September 17th, 1997. Were you born yet? Okay. So what I found very interesting was how it relates today. That's 1997, and I thought, oh my goodness, have I grown at all? So here it is. I have been asked this question before. What influences started me on my path? As I intend to come up with my pat answer one more time, I hesitate to respond too quickly. Perhaps I've grown tired of my own story. Maybe I've used it too often and it isn't real enough anymore. Have I used the story to cover up a deeper search? I remember the turning point from my Methodist upbringing to the curiosity of the psychic realm. But what really brought me into the Transpersonal Development Center? That was my question. I was very curious about TM meditation because the Beatles did it. And that was all everything was about in the 60s. But I still wonder what part of me drew me to my first Hatha Yoga class. I was only 19. I was not at all a very confident person. I was not known to show up anywhere on my own without my friends there to encourage me just to show up. And that strikes me to this day as very bold because it just wasn't in me. How did I get to that yoga class? But whatever got me into that room has never left me, and my path began. The yoga teacher was intriguing. The class was based on Swami Satchidananda. His teachings were inspirational. We did readings from Paramahansa Yogananda. That's where my connection became to familiarize myself more deeply with the self-realization path. And I was totally drawn in. The course did offer a TM, but that was only incidental. It was actually boring. I somehow got involved with a group of trance mediums, and that took me into very, very altered directions. And then I'm not sure what God even was to me, but I was convinced there was more to life and death and this plane of existence than I was aware of as a Methodist out there seeking. So I found myself in a maze of soul-searching experiences with the yoga and Yogananda's teachings as my constant point of reference. If I got too far off base with metaphysics, I was always safe. I knew it if I could just return to yoga. I took courses in world religion, and I read all I could on Eastern philosophy. Along the way, I found the joy of chanting and began seeking experiences that opened me up to other realized teachers. Then I got insecure and uncertain as to, oh no, who is my guru? Did you ever have that one? When you start messing with all of them, who's going to stand by you? And I was feeling a little disloyal to Yogananda, and I was like, what a trip I'm putting on myself. But I realized, even though that question haunted me for quite a few years, I realized, was there only one path, and was I forever simply straying off of it in search of seeking? In all of my effort, I found I was going nowhere. I was introduced to Science of Mind by the encouragement of Jan Ulrich, who brought me to hear James speak one day at the Red Lion. Andrea and I soon became friends, and I was asked to teach yoga at the retreat, and that proved to be the most profound shift in my life. Before long, I was embracing friendships of the church, and my relationship with the church grew. I took classes and hid behind my laughter, and when it was my turn ever to do a treatment, I witnessed some extraordinary changes in my life and for others, but I was still too shy to speak out loud to God in this way. I ended up in Science of Mind 3, which is practitioner training, and I felt like everyone was going to call my bluff, because as I studied and as I understood and as I accepted, I was realizing, though, that the truth was becoming more clear. Spirit is all there is, and I am humbled in knowing the seeds of perfection dwell within me. It is the part of me who knows the truth. It is the part of me that drew me into the yoga class when I was 19. It has been forever with me. With that grand idea, I am returning to all the studies of Science of Mind to remember always the many paths of my journey so far have shown me there is only one God. All gurus, all teachers, all experiences show us the way. And that was before ministry. And ministry was just a sweet little clan of Lynn and Sharon Kennedy and Barbara Lilly and Yvonne Day. Is that the group? They were just the us. And we made it through there at the transitional time when James fell in love, and the relationships here kind of moved around a little bit. Some of us remember that. Challenging time, but a time of love, another expression of love. And we go on, and the foundation here is set on that love and all those profound teachings that we all shared. So I don't regret any of that. And now I'm standing at another pivotal point in the evolution of our center. And this isn't so much about me transitioning somewhere out as a minister, but it's about all of us standing at the edge of what is next. See, that was part of what that paper was about. By the way, Andrea said, "Such sincerity, I am so touched." How could I leave that out? Okay. But we're here coming back to the theme of the month is about love, and love alone has helped us to get to this spiritual space of facing what is and knowing our thoughts are definitely manifesting the next evolution of what we experience. We are not stuck in current realities. Thank God we're not stuck. We have the power and we have the personal empowerment to stand up in truth to whatever is going on that feels at a soul level, at a heart level, this is not right. We bring back kindness, we bring back love, we stand for those principles. And within everything that's going on, something is longing to be expressed, realized, released, birthed, or put to rest. Something is happening here, not just in the center, all around the world. So I put the question to all of you, what are you going to do next? Because this really today isn't about me, though I'm certainly appreciating it in a soul level and a human level. Being a minister is never about the person standing up here. It's about being present enough and helping us all look deeper into the matters of life and through the lens of love. My focus is always leaned towards the questions. What is true? This is by Katie, and I think she's brilliant for it. But I've also, since I've really appreciated, I've found it come through the Vedic text as well. So it's questions that were asked long ago. the question, is it true? Is it absolutely true? But the pivotal point of that is, what would I be without my struggle in these thoughts? Who would I be? What would I be? And a crack of light opens, and you start to see through whatever story you might have been stuck in, whatever person you've been angry with, you start to see a light, a truth, an alternative. And we're all asked, always, keep expanding in love. So I put the question to you, what are your current thoughts and feelings? And what are you in the midst of creating? Now, Dr. James would say right about now, that's good news or bad news. But really, just return to love, as Ram Dass wrote about. That's all there's left to remember. Wherever you're stuck, just return to love. Just return to love. Through all our efforts to receive these great states of awareness, it was grace that brought us to remember to simply embrace the divinity of all things, to see the divine in and through every experience we have, to really see it in every person on the path, whether we're struggling with them, repelled by them, or we fall in love with them immediately. See the God in their eyes, in their soul, looking back at you. What are they longing for? And every feeling that is moving through us, this vibrancy that we can sense deep in our hearts, is always longing to be expressed. Perhaps it's even a love inside of us, unlived yet, and it's trying to birth itself. And in a flash, we can then embrace the soul nature within all of us more wholeheartedly as we discover the full capacity that we each have for love and to love. We can begin to trust love and partner with it forevermore. We can stay open to that sense of the universal light. The miracles of awakenings keep encouraging us to tune in when we want to give up. Love is the language of the divine and how it reaches us. When we remember this, we are empowered to call upon it at times of challenge, disappointment, and grief. It will surprise us with delight. It'll amuse us with its ecstatic joy. No matter what the tragedy that you're going through that shuts your heart down to a certain level of not seemingly being able to endure another moment of disappointment, another disappointment in love, we will still hear the resounding resonance through our own heart that love prevails. Here too, love prevails. And we then, when we can just breathe that whisper in, the light gets through the crack in our heart, and we realize, whoa, we are loved. We're loved. Our entire divine matrix is made of love. Every part of your body, every cell, every tissue, every memory, it's all made up of love. And sometimes some of us try really hard to numb it down, to dumb it down. But love is eternal, and it'll still be there, embracing you, holding you, guiding you, leading you. It's very bold. So it's always ready to shift our relationship to love so we can reap a greater sense of kindness and lovingness. So I return to Ram Dass. He's reminded us over and over again to sense our deeper heart, our intuitive heart. In his words, it's the place where the higher mind, pure awareness, subtle emotions, and your soul identity all come together, and you connect to the universe where presence and love are. So, my beloveds, we've been on a journey for many years, walking this path together, stumbling sometimes. I'm remembering right now, as I even say that walk, we would do a blind walk in the woods at night, holding on to each other, going through Camp Ladias, through the paths, trusting each other. There's a trust walk. But the hard part was we had beans for dinner. So it was so challenging. So you either could let go during that time or hold on. But if anybody said, take a deep breath, nobody did. But I know time and again, we've all had these experiences where we have dropped to our knees. The states of loving being. There's plenty of love in this room. And I can feel it today. So remember this moment. Remember this moment for you. It's about you because you showed up. And you can feel grateful and full of joy. Allow your heart to be quickened. Maybe in disbelief at times, yet there it is. Remember that. When we're experiencing something unusual, love prevails. A love that's beaming forth like sunshine, and a vibrational field of love simply is permeating everything and allowing love to lead the way. And that, my dear ones, is bhakti yoga at its fullest and its richest. If you ever hear that word, and it's very prominent in Ram Dass's writings, bhakti, practice bhakti. Practice bhakti. If we could summarize all our talks related to creating a world that works for all, we can finally stop labeling what is good and what is bad. And if anything else other than this, if we can learn to just rest in the paradox of all things and seek to find harmony, because it's there, or we wouldn't be experiencing it. So we do so by finding the way of love and knowing that love is the ultimate power. Remember, we've talked about it all month. It's not relationship love. It's not two little lovers kissing in the tree. It's none of that stuff that we have imprinted upon ourselves very innocently. But it's about empathy and forgiveness and letting all that flow through, to stay awake, to stay aware, to know what love is, to lead us from our brokenness and that abyss of disconnection and towards pure loving awareness. Ram Dass, pure loving awareness. Every edge we feel inside of ourselves, every edge, when you feel it, when you're there, it's the edge. Just take a moment to feel it. Stay in your heart space until that dissipates, and then ask yourself, what action do I take now? And is it kind? It's the Buddhist path. Is it necessary? Does my action harm anyone? The answers will lead you to truth and revealed through compassionate contemplation. This is the energy that transforms all things and does not blow up the situation. Remembering always that we are interconnected. Wherever I am, you are with me. Wherever you are, I'm hanging in there somewhere. These are the invisible threads. And I leave it there for Reverend Lisa to pick up and carry you further. I want to close this with a reminder that our minds have to stop for our hearts to open. As I have the privilege of standing up here, I am spotting more people, and Tara Steele, Reverend Tara Steele from Santa Rosa, she's now just buried her head. But I didn't see you at first there. Everybody looks like, uh-oh. And then Teresa, oh my gosh, Miss Landscape Queen, she started the landscape team, and I was thinking, I thought she was going to be here, and I'm looking and thinking, oh no, that's not her, that's not her. Was that her? No, that's not her. Oh. And Gary Solberg, well, just look at you. All of us. Hello, Pamela. Jillian. There is a God. And my other two children, Sarah and Chris. They made the journey here. I could go on, I could point to every single one of you, because thank God in this moment of time, I know everybody's name. But Lindy's giving me the flash sign to close it down. I won't read what I was going to read about Ramdas, because I found something else that's a treasure, and this was a gift to me from Aaron. And I told, where did you go? Why can't I see you? You got a Waldo shirt on and everything. This book, she said, you might have this. Something in the Woods Loves You. And she knows I'm so into forest bathing, by Jared Anderson. And I won't read the inscription because it makes me cry, but when I opened it, this is, I thought, the perfect ending. So Judy, this will be our prayer. This is all about us. A line right before I read this, it says, humans are strange and wonderful animals. Make you feel better? Go ahead, Judy, thank you. Kindness won't make you rich, but it will make you whole. Kindness for each other, for ourselves, for our world. I know there is hurt in your life. I know there are tough times behind and tough times ahead. These pains stick to us like burrs. They tell us to lash out, to stop feeling, to turn away, turn inward. But these impulses do not control us. They don't write our stories, and each time you hear them and answer, no, no, not today, you have given a gift to the world. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trying. Thank you for choosing kindness. Thank you for sharing yourself. The world will give back to you in kind, but receiving those gifts can take a little practice. Nature is out there. Nature is out there, and she is in you. So meet her halfway. And his closing words, as I write these words, the sun is shining on an image of woodland path winding out of sight, keeps tapping me on the shoulder. It's a simple lesson that has taken me years to relearn. When peace and wonder call, I go. When the trees call, I go. I believe something in the woods loves you. One of those things is me. Thank you. Oh. In with my chant, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti. Thank you.
so bright is the starlight glowing within you, guiding with the rainbow hue. And I know it's love, and I see it flowing through your eyes. Shining so bright is the same light glowing within me, as we're sharing electricity. And I know it's love, yeah, and I feel it flowing through my heart. So where do we start? All that I am, and all that I'm asking for is love, is love, is love, is love, is love. And all that we need to succeed is love, is love, is love, is love, is love.
Know that I know what it takes to live a life that is whole. I give my heart and my soul, shining love everywhere that I go. Filling up my heart just to give this love right back to you. There's nothing I would rather do than spend this life giving back to the world and what is in need.
All that I am, and all that I'm asking for is love, is love, is love, is love, is love. And all that we need to succeed is love, is love, is love, is love, is love.
Ooh.
All that I am, and all that I'm asking for is love, is love, is love, is love, is love. And all that we need to succeed is love, is love, is love, is love, is love. Is love, is love, is love, is love, is love. Is love, is love, is love, is love, is love.
From Mount Shasta, thank you for coming down. Yeah. So I ask the ushers to come forward, and just a reminder, Christy Carr and Dr. Mary and Christine, we're all here for prayer support. And it's not just today, it's throughout the week. So if you ever want to share something good in your life or something you're challenged by, we're here for you. That's what we love to do and want to sit with you. So as I prepare for the offertory, just know with me that as the words to the song say, it's all love. It's all love for the center, and as we each give from our heart and from our soul, we know that this is going to a greater good to help this center grow and reach out to the greater community. And that as we give, we do receive. So I release this offertory and this prayer into love, and together we say, and so it is. So please know with me that we are so blessed. We are blessed for the center. We are blessed for the gifts. We are blessed for the higher vibration that is showing up in the center right here and right now. A vibration of energy that allows the center to prosper and to grow and to go deeper and deeper and deeper into the soul of this center and into the soul of this world as we claim for ourselves and for everyone peace on earth and peace to all. So I release this prayer knowing it is so, and together we say, and so it is. So Reverend Sue has a few last comments, her very last.
Well, I had an idea, but one thing I didn't have an idea of how many of you would show up today. So, auspiciously enough, the first song that you both sang was this. You can jump up a lot quicker than I can. So what I'm going to ask is if there's not enough of these, if maybe if you're in a couple or a family, that you take just one. And if there's some left over, they'll be on the back desk. And if there's not enough even that way, let me know and I'll buy more. Because I was just, it's just a token, but my forever symbol that I have etched on things for my whole life is the lotus flower, a lotus flower that looks just like this. And it says, let us be the change that we want to see in the world. That's a Gandhi. And I was like, oh my gosh, my lotus, my Gandhi, and then peace, harmony, love, joy. Tokens to remember this moment by, this blessed day. So I'm just going to, I don't know how to do this. So I'm just going to put them on the back table and you can just go scramble for them. Yeah. You know, I also wanted to give a shout out to Lynn. I don't know if you noticed, but she spoke at the platform without her robe. Did you check out her body? There you go. Very good, Lynn. Thank you. So, Susan, if you could figure out this, my Susan, my fixer, my love. We could just pass from row to row to row and yeah, everybody rush forward. There's seats up here. Anyway, thank you again, and more to come, I understand, so enjoy.
This song was written by a dear musical mentor, Anton Miserak. He's played here, and he introduced us to CSL. We're so grateful to him for this beautiful community that's become our family. And this song is called Thank You for Being in the World. So please sing it to somebody that you're grateful to be here and that you love very much, which is all of us, huh?
And yourself.
And yourself. I love you. I bless you. Thank you for being in the world. I love you. I bless you. Thank you for being in the world. I love you. I bless you. Thank you for being in the world. I love you. I bless you. Thank you for being in the world. I love you. I bless you. Thank you for being in the world. I love you. I bless you. Thank you for being in the world. Come on, look at a neighbor and sing this to them. I know it's a little edgy. I love you. I bless you. Thank you for being in the world. I love you. I bless you. Thank you for being in the world.
I love you. I bless you. Thank you for being in the world. And let's top that off with a little peace song.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you all for being here and for your love. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as clear one source, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be